that end of the floor.
And here's our RPI rankings right now. Gonzaga up to number 6, ranked 25th. Look at the other rankings of the other teams that they're there with. Kentucky 2, Baylor 4, Connecticut 8, Duke 5, Syracuse 1. Gonzaga's RPI is 6, but they're ranked 25th. They're better than a 25th ranking.
Well,
even though rankings, I get it, they don't mean anything. But
yeah, I think by the end of the year, if they continue on this roll, you know, let's be realistic. They might lose a game or two here in conference, but they're going to be very, very difficult come March. They have an excellent balance on that perimeter. You start with that point guard. When you have solid point guard play, this is a guard. The NCAA is a guards game, and when you have a guy like Kevin Pangos, you throw the other guys out there on the perimeter, as well as the front line with that size and explosiveness with Harris, Zachary, and Dower. You're going to be a really tough out in March. That's for sure.
And this is where I'm going to disagree with you, because I think the other players and coaches in the league, being as though this was a 5 o'clock tip-off and the others are later today, the iPhone era, they're all sitting there refreshing. Oh, Santa Clara's up by 8. Santa Clara's up.
Sure. Hey, I'll tell you what, though, I got to feel St. Mary's and BYU know that if they're going to get lucky, you know, quote-unquote lucky, they're going to have to do the work themselves.
Yes.
I mean, I tell you what, that's going to be 4 great ball games this year when those teams come play GU, and GU heads down there to play them on the road.
Long way to go in this one. But Gonzaga's pulled away. Santa Clara scored just 12 points in that first 10 minutes plus here in the second half. And we have a whistle and a foul inside. I believe this is on Jordan Akanuke. That's 16 fouls, and Akanuke's second. So one more G will be in the bonus. Here's Pangos for 3. That's short. Akanuke collided with Sacre, and it's off the Broncos. MacArthur checks back in. New clock with 9:09 to play. Carter, deep one to Stockton. That's the last option, I would assume, in the inbound play, huh?
That is the last option, but it's the safest option. Just throw it over the top. Let's get in our set. We don't need a home run here on the inbounds.
Sacre, good quick move. Won't get the roll. Rob will get it going again.
Oh, there's no doubt. He's too big and strong in this league. He works too hard, spends time off the floor, rather outside of games, working on his game. He's going to get things going again. There's no doubt.
Fouls. Carter staying right with him. 12 on the shot clock. This is Clark inside the free throw line. Buries the jump shot.
A shot from Clark, but the defensive energy, the effort for GU has been a complete 180 here from the first half to the second half. A much better effort on that end of the floor.
Nice feed. Pangos, Dower, jump hook. 18-point lead. Dower now with 15. Clark to McCarthy. Squares on Dower. Lost the handle. Traveled. 7:48 to play in Spokane. What was a 2-point game at the half has been ripped wide open by GU. They lead it by 18. Sam Dower with 15 points. We'll be right back. Which player holds the Gonzaga record for most three-pointers made in a season? Steph, Stockton, Santangelo, or Dickow? It's Dickow. He holds the record, 117. Blake Steph, second on that list with 98. Hungry for Arby's. Now get 2 beef and cheddar sandwiches, just $5. Dan Dickow, a guy who you thought would never miss a shot. And that shot against St. Joe's. One of my favorite moments here at GU. That was a big game on the road. There's Matt Santangelo, part of the radio crew these days. He was a great shooter and a great player here at Gonzaga. Blake Steph may be in the house. I know his dad's here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't ask him.
Blake's still hanging around town.
Yep. He and his lovely wife, Ashley, live up in South Hill. A lot of guys still live around here. It's one of the nice things about the GU program. I think that's a big selling point for the staff is, hey, you come here, it's not just a 4-year experience. It can be a life experience for you. I mean, easily 25, 30 guys still around Spokane area.
Yeah, guys that didn't grow up here.
Yeah, me included.
There's Dower. Zachary. And a chance for 3.
Well, it's been that kind of half for GU. Santa Clara in the first half, able to get those loose balls. It's been GU here in the second half. You see both Dower and Zachary putting forth the effort. GU 16 rebounds here in the second half. Santa Clara with only 4. And GU starting to show that size up front and dominate the glass.
Well, you get Dower and Zachary rebounding like that on the same possession, they'll out-rebound any team in the country.
Well, you forget Dower's a big kid, too.
Huge.
6'10". Got long arms. Really list him at 250. And you throw in Zachary there, a 7-footer, probably closer to 275. That's a lot to deal with for any ball club on the glass.
Rockamore. There's a tough shot off the glass. Wait till you get Gary Bell rebounding, like some of the better guards in the history of this program. He's going to be a good rebounder with that body.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Dower.
Makes it look easy.
Oh, boy.
High-low. I tell you what, Zachary and Dower together, they really got things figured out with that high-low action. Both kids do a nice job of finding the other.
Foster into the paint, threw the pass off the leg of Bell, so that's a kickball. Possession stays with Santa Clara. Foster still 0 for 4 from behind the arc. He's had 9 shot attempts tonight, 9 points. Deflection by Bell. Carter. Hello.
Gary Bell gets a second chance on the break to throw it down. Only will do it about 5-10 minutes ago, but a nice looking play right there. You see some of that explosive athleticism that he has.
Clark driving, he'll shoot 2. Blocking foul called here on David Stockton. That's his first, team's 5th. Yeah, this one lined out, didn't he? He almost waited too long there.
Well, I'm not one to
break down
the high flyers. No, I can just appreciate. I remember playing with Earl Knight, Roney, Tony Skinner, and they'd do something spectacular. I'm like, that's it? That's it? They looked at me, this crazy look. You keep laying it up, big fella.
Clark gets the front end. Brandon Clark, freshman out of East Chicago, Indiana. It's not the east side of Chicago in Illinois. No, East Chicago, Indiana. 2 more. Bell now with 13. He had 15 Thursday night, a career high.
Bell and Dower with 30 combined, 30 of GU's 67 points.
A foul called here on Marquise Carter. That's his first. That's Gonzaga's 5th foul now.
Only the 10th foul for the game for GU. That's what's remarkable about GU. Ranked 14th in the country, only commit 15 fouls per game. They do an excellent job of guarding without fouling, and that's difficult to do.
MacArthur off the glass, off the inbound. Foster took it away. Rockamore, MacArthur reversed it. John MacArthur doesn't look like he should be playing basketball, does he?
What?
He looks more like a football player to me, and like John MacArthur.
Yeah, MacArthur.
More football. He should be,
I tell you what, he's
over there in the back somewhere, Ohio University or Bowling Green playing football.
Oh, he's a physical kid.
Yes.
He likes to bang, put together.
Now you, when they look at you, they say that, well,
he plays sports?
No, it doesn't. You found your sport is what I'm saying.
I didn't waste the height.
No.
At least not completely.
Time now to announce our Subway sub of the game. And tonight's sub is none other than Sam Towers. 17 points now, 6 rebounds.
Getting redundant, seems like every night. He steps up. Made all 4 of his free throws, and he continues to get better on the glass. You see that 6 rebounds with still 5 minutes left to go. And he says, who cares if I can't use my right hand? I'm going to find a way to get to that left hand. And he's just a load. What a luxury for Gonzaga. You bring a guy off the bench who'd start for every other team outside of maybe BYU in this league. That's an incredible asset to have.
The big hot pastrami melt back at Subway restaurants. And we have a whistle. Big, bold, and tender. Crank up the flavor. Subway restaurants, proud sponsors of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. And Pangos now back at the free throw line.
Number 4, Kevin Pangos will be at the line. Shoot 1-1.
Pangos making history as a freshman.
Let's hear it.
Only freshman since Morrison to have 7 straight double-digit scoring games. Morrison had 112 points in those 7 games. Pangos has 110, 111 now and counting.
I'll tell you what, that's impressive. I played without him his freshman year, and he was instant offense off that bench. Nearly shot us back into a couple games. And it was Stanford down in Oakland, down double digits with about 3 minutes left. Nearly won the ball game because he came off the bench and got to work.
Rockemore threw up a tough one. And Pangos has now done that in 8 straight games, so he's actually ahead of Morrison. Bell! They went at it hard. That was shielded. What's the call here?
Good offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Bell. I tell you what, though, if you're Mark Few, you got to hold your breath when you see your star player do that at a 20-point lead.
Yeah, don't expect him to be out there much longer. But you like that aggressiveness. We saw it earlier in the first half. Dower on the break looking to throw it down. Gary Bell right there. Something we haven't seen at all this year from either guy. That's impressive. Much more aggressive.
And he beat on the back door, but then met the ball at the rim. That's nice.
Let's take a look. It's like Zach gets beat on the back door, but doesn't quit on the play. And you see that ability to elevate big-time defensive play. And I know he hasn't played much tonight. Limited impact outside of that block. He's going to have a major impact for GU. It's important that they get him comfortable by the time they start playing March basketball.
And a turnover. Bell with another one. Here's Pangos. Ryan Spangler, number 15, on the floor as well. Eddie traveled. Boy, if that pivot foot moved, it didn't move much. I know it looked like he was losing his balance and everything, but that foot didn't move a whole lot.
Well, still, either way, he puts himself in a bad spot.
Sure.
Does a nice job, beats the initial defender with one dribble. He's got Spangler on the dump down. So either you pull it for the jump shot, look to skip it across the court, or feed it to your big man. Taking that extra dribble, you're just going to get yourself into trouble. That's where he'll get more comfortable. The speed of the game will slow down, and he'll be much more effective.
Spangler's first rebound. Pangos flying the floor. Bell the lob and lay-in. And Matisse Kaida will be checking in for GU. Rockemore driving, hitting another tough one. Rockemore and Foster now 6 of 25 in this game for Santa Clara.
Rockemore 4 of 16 for a sophomore who averages nearly 15 a game and does a nice job shooting the ball, particularly from 3 over 41%. He has not been able to get anything going tonight.
Pangos, Spangler.
And right there, that's the play that Eddie will make. And it might be in a game, might be in 6 games, but that's the simple basketball play There's no need to try to create something on for yourself when you see that your big man's rolling right to the front of the rim.